Are we filming now?
We're
Oh
live.
shit.
We're live.
Yeah.
He said, take a seat. Take a seat.
Alright. So hey, what's going on out there in Facebook world? This is Billy the Poet. Welcome to Denver in the Round. 6th or 7th show. This is our first hip hop edition.
What up?
What up, what up, what up?
Hey,
Let's just go.
You should have told me the link so I can post it on there on Facebook.
Facebook.
Isn't it live?
Yeah, facebook.com/Denver in the Round.
Yeah, we can put this shit live.
We are on there right now. You could you could share that link right now, and I'm gonna try to get it up.
What is your Facebook now? I can't even find you.
There we are right now. I'm not on Facebook.
There's no more Billy the Poet?
There's no more Billy the Poet. Do you want to talk about that?
Facebook.com.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's discuss.
Why is there no Billy the Poet?
So,
What is it?
fucking 10. It's if you go to facebook.com
Christiana Wilson?
/ Denver in the Round. No, go to facebook.com.
Oh, yeah, I liked your page.
Oh,
Yeah.
Facebook.com.
And go down to the video, and the video's playing. That's where I'm at right now, where I'm looking on the TV right there and there.
All right, mate.
And just go and hit and share that.
This whole episode we're going to be texting.
That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
Fucking, well, this is the hip hop edition, or as Christiana says, it should be the,
We're writing raps.
what was it? Love, hip hop, and
What is
day
it?
jobs.
How do I not
Love, hip hop. Facebook.com.
Denver in the round.
/ Denver in the Round. Man, you take forever. Anyway,
Hey, I'm still trying to get up on technology.
yeah. Anyway, so welcome.
What up?
I see this picture.
What up?
What up, Jay?
Let's go down the line. Let's go down the line and get everybody's name real quick.
Travioli.
Johnny Chill. The fam.
Lopez, that boy Lopez, Dreamers Grind.
All right. So, guys, thanks for coming out tonight. We on there?
Well, fuck.
People will find it. People will find us.
All
and see
right,
what's going
well,
on.
shit. I want to share it for you.
So anyway, Billy the Poet. So I'm not on Facebook anymore, but I am. I'm doing this new thing. My
Yeah,
new
I
thing
tried
on
to tag
Facebook.
you the other day for the show.
No, I told you the other day when I saw you at the mall is I'm gonna film from your phone. So right now I have a new Facebook page out there.
Alright.
Instead of a personal page because they won't let me do it as Billy the Poet, even though Billy the Poet is what I've been going as for 10 years. I was in a band called Billy the Poet like 11, 12 years ago. Facebook came out, people said you gotta get a Facebook page. There were no band pages at the time. So we just made a personal page that was Billy the Poet. The band broke up. I kept just using that name and playing under that name, and people call me Billy, and that's what I go by a lot. People call me Billy the Poet. So, fucking 10 years later, Facebook hits me up and says, we need to see your government ID that you're Billy the Poet. So I send them like things from me playing music that says Billy the Poet. I'm like, this is what I go by. They were like, it's not good enough. So they basically shut down my personal page. So I have Denver in the Round where I host, through Messlab MFG as production. And then my new thing is I have a page. Go and check it out. Facebook.com / Where's Billy the Poet. And if you go to that, what I'm going to start doing...
You have that already? It's
I
already
just set it up. I set it up. I was telling you about it the other
liked
day.
it, so.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around, and when I'm hanging out at a bar, or hanging out at a party, or hanging out at a fucking show, and I start talking to somebody, we're vibing, I'm going to be like, listen, can you go to this page, check it out? And it's going to be all me, like, little, like, minute-long, like, inspirational, what's up, here I am in the world, this is somebody I'm partying with. But I'm going to go Facebook Live from their phone. So it'll come up Trav. And then and then I'll share that onto my page. So when you go to facebook.com / Where's Billy the Poet, hopefully eventually, I just put it up today, just starting it, but there'll be a bunch of different video clips of me out and about. That way I could still fucking post on social media, but not fucking have my personal page because I'm too stubborn to fucking I won't be shaken down by anybody.
Right.
But anyway, let's get into it.
That's crazy that you just couldn't send them like one thing and they...
I sent them
Right.
I have pictures of me,
That's
like, and it says
weird.
Billy the Poet next to it, and I'm like, this is me. And they were like, no.
That's weird. Why did they have it? I mean, it obviously just changed or what?
I know.
How long have you had that name on Facebook?
10 years. I know a few people who've dealt with that. You know Elam?
Yeah.
That we used to work with? He was
Oh,
he's like the
Miley Torres, like
Eliminator.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Minotaur. Minotaur.
It was something like that.
What the fuck? Anyway. Yeah. So, let's just start. Let's get a song started. I'm just going to pick out a song here. And what song, fam, what you want to do first? Doing me?
Yeah, let's do...
Doing me?
Yeah.
Doing me is fine.
All right, and then after that, we'll get into it. Tell us what it's about.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
here we go.
Cool, let's do it.
The song's deep.
It's a deep one.
Off rip.
It goes deep. I wrote this in the hospital.
Shit.
Not true.
Uh,
Not true.
87% of everything Johnny says is a lie.
Yeah. I'm here to take over the world and feed my people, that's the game plan. Every time I plane land, you know I ain't playing fam. All about change. Never will that change, man. Fam crew the brand name. Trying to make a name brand. Same fans but growing by the minute like my weed do. Only get one life in this bitch, there ain't no redo. Working hard on every single record that we feed you. Show you hating ass motherfuckers we don't need you. I ain't here for fame, here to make sure my paper right. Ain't out for props, so some of my pops can finally sleep at night. Had to show my son he could be anything he wanna be. Work don't gotta be so hard, this shit is fun to me. Chillin' with the homies, making music in the studio. Blunts burning, beats banging, man, this shit is beautiful. Do this every week, I ain't a rookie or a new MC. I really don't give a fuck about what you think, cause I'm out here doing me. Give a fuck about you, man. I could give a fuck about you. I'm just out here doing me.
Doing me.
Give a fuck what you think. I could give a fuck what you think. Boy, I'm out here doing me.
Doing me.
Give a fuck about you, man. I could give a fuck about you. I'm out here doing me.
Doing me.
Yeah, I'm out here doing me. Tell him, Johnny, what's up?
House shoes with a 40 ounce. And you can smell me on the pillow at your shorty house. You can find me in the streets on any given night and hear my influence in music if you listen right. My reputation, taking whatever I please. And I'm always praying but never stationed on my knees. I'm a predator, stay ahead of the rest. Fall in line before you fall behind. Can't you see that I'm blessed with a talent that they obsess? Style they can't ignore. Ignorance turned to bitterness when I kick open the door. Suddenly everyone to see. I've been sitting comfortably, confident I'm competent, in control of my company. Making sure the money doubling to reinvest. Of course you mad when you working hard and seeing less. We the best. Shit, I'm only speaking truthfully. Let DJ Khaled do the suing. I'm just out here doing me. I could give a fuck about you. I could give a fuck about you. I'm just out here doing me. Give a fuck what you think. I could give a fuck what you think. Boy, I'm out here doing me. Give a fuck about you. I could give a fuck about you. I'm just out here doing me. Give a fuck what you think, boy. I could give a fuck what you think. Man, through.
good shit.
Appreciate you.
Good shit.
So yeah, that song, simple, just a little arrogant. I'ma do me. No one's gonna stop me from doing whatever the fuck I want to do. You know, and I'm gonna do that shit with my peoples.
How'd you guys start? I mean, I know a little bit about the fam, but will you go
do.
back just a little bit, just a hair, so I can see everybody.
Oh,
I love
sorry.
your beautiful face.
I know,
man.
I
I'll see
appreciate
everyone.
it. No, let's.
How'd you all get started separately? Like before you all met, were you were obviously doing something, right? And
He was doing stuff for a while. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I was I had written a rap when I was like 10 years old. I remember that was the first rap I ever wrote. It was to Indo Smoke. It was the instrumental from Indo
Mr.
Smoke,
Grimm.
Mr. Grimm,
Yeah.
Warren G. I had a cassette tape and I had the instrumental, and I wrote a track to it, pretty much the same, but I just changed all the words, and that was the first song I wrote. But then I didn't rap again until like high school.
Why'd you do that? Like
That was
why did that even
That's a good-
at 10 years old? Like what even made you fucking? People hear songs all the time. What made you go? I'm gonna listen to the instrumental and write words over it.
Honestly, I don't even remember. I wrote it to my dad to quit smoking because it was almost opposite of the track. And my dad was smoked a lot of cigarettes, and I wrote it it was a song for like, telling him to quit smoking, and I wish I still had it.
That's so sick, though.
Yeah, my cousin.
Such a good reason
My
to
cousin
fucking write
and
a
my
song.
cousin and his
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
fucking. They came in and they were. They basically were loving it, but for some reason I got all embarrassed and I ripped it up. I threw it away. I was like 10 years old. I was like,
Nobody can find this.
yeah, it was all. But anyways, then I started rapping again in high school, just freestyling at. You know what I mean? That was when
Just
the little
hanging
whole
out, parties
freestyle
or
battle
whatever.
scene was big.
Yeah.
And that's what we would do. We'd freestyle all
Where
the
was that?
fucking
Where was
time.
that at? Were you in
That was in.
Colorado
That was
Springs
in.
by then? Or were you
Yeah, I
still
did
in
it.
LA?
Sometimes I did it in LA for a little bit too, and then Colorado Springs.
Where'd you
Colorado
call?
Springs
You're
Rebels.
from? I mean, I know, but I gotta ask this stuff. Where you from? So when you were 11, where were you at? Where were you born, and then when did you come here?
11, I was still in California, but when I came out here about high school, and then moved back after high school. But when I lived here in high school, I was that's when I did definitely a lot of freestyling. That was like when the party scene was. That's what you did at parties. You know? Or you'd kick it with your homeboy. You get a couple 40s and you just freestyle. Kick it in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kick it in the car and freestyle for fucking hours over. Shit. We used to do Deltron 3030. That mastermind beat. We play that shit fucking.
I remember that shit
Over and over.
Everybody
and
wanted
just
to rap to
freestyle
that
to that
beat,
shit.
or to that project. You know what I mean?
How was the music scene out here around that time, though?
In Colorado Springs?
Yeah.
Honestly, we were just getting involved at that time, so we were just kind of getting into it. We kind of knew it was small from the beginning, though. Our main goal was to get to Denver, and we knew like shit. If we go to Denver, because we made a little noise in the city, and then we were like, man, let's go to Denver and see what we could really do.
Yeah.
And that's when we came up here, and we've been doing it since then.
Shout out to the homie Black P.
Black P was a guy that definitely Black Pegasus gave us our first show ever. I
Couple
think.
big shows that we started doing. Yeah,
Shit.
linked us up, man. That was a good look.
Yeah.
I've been doing music down there since maybe sophomore, junior year of high school.
Yeah.
I was in this crew called Idiolectic, and fucking this guy right here, this tattoo that everyone asked me if it's for the Incredibles. That's what this shit is.
Yeah, right. Now that you
It's
say
like,
kinda look like
I
that.
had some dude at T-Mobile, and I couldn't even work up the nerve to like check him. He was like, "Hey man, also badass Incredibles tattoo," and I'm like,
because he complimented you on it, so you couldn't be like, it ain't a crap.
Right.
He's all, that shit's sick.
You just look at him. You're like, fuck you.
yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Like, okay, fine. But yeah, we were doing our thing out there.
Though, didn't you? You were like, fuck yeah, this is incredible.
No, I did not. But you know better.
You did. You were like, yeah.
But
right.
yeah, we were kind of crushing out there. It wasn't. Anything
So that's
insane.
like sophomore, junior year in high school.
Yeah, we were the first ones doing some like real like nerd, fucking artsy hip hop shit.
Yeah.
And we built up a name. We got brought out to LA and Arizona a couple times through high school and like a year or two after high school. And all that shit had died down. I was the one person in the crew who like really wanted to keep shit going. Nobody was serious about it. So it was like the perfect timing to meet Trav at this call center we worked at.
Yeah.
Virgin Mobile.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
And now we're at fucking T-Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and this fool. The first time we really interacted, he was just writing rap, or I was, and somebody said like, "Oh shit, you right? Let's kick it." And sure enough, this fool saw recording equipment at some point in my crib and was just like, "Yeah, let's fucking put in work."
Yeah,
That's
he
what I'm
lived
here
at
for.
dog, he lived at his mom's crib, and the basement was. That was where we all went
I paid him
all the fucking time because this food.
I finished my
He had
parents'
a nice
basement.
ass.
I built a
little
studio in there. Like I had somebody come in and set all that shit up.
Yeah.
It's like, this is where we want to rock, and we were good, man.
No,
We
So
were there all the
so
time.
go back though. So that was junior, sophomore year in high school. Did you start? When did you first put pen to paper? Were you younger than that?
Little as fuck. Yeah, I
And
wrote.
what, and what,
But-
do you, do you
But he was 28.
little as fuck. He was 28.
Damn. That's
do you remember your first?
Not
Your
at
first-
all.
do you
I wrote some
remember your
shit. Yeah, it
first?
was for fucking Sports Illustrated for kids,
Yeah.
and I was writing some shit for to Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I probably had to be like
You got big feet.
8 or 9 or some shit. I was pretty young, but
Yeah.
that was like the only time I really did it, and then until I got into junior high,
All right.
and then in junior high I was killing time just writing shit.
Yeah.
Were you
and
writing
writing bitches, writing them off.
Hey,
Right,
now,
right.
would you just do it in class or?
Yeah, hell yeah, just like
That's
every
that's
job
how-
you've ever seen me work
Right,
at, I
right.
fucking write raps on the job. So it's
Right.
like school definitely didn't mean shit to me.
Either
I mean,
that or
yeah.
fucking Minesweeper. This fool's.
Playing
This
high.
fool
Dumb
is.
nasty.
This fool's like, yeah. Who do you know that's sick at that game?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody normally.
But you know
nobody
what's dumb
normally
about
knows
that?
how to
Still
play that
don't
shit.
understand
Yeah,
that
everyone's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
this fool is nasty at it.
What?
Like
You-
super sick.
You know
with
what's
it.
really sick about that
the
though?
fuck is a concept?
People are sick. People
Yeah.
are sick at doing stuff, and then they get paid. Nobody's ever gonna sit and be like, "Oh, I'm trying to check out that Minesweeper competition." Never. I'm gonna be broke.
Unless you bring
Fucking
it,
good,
like,
and I'm
you
just
update
like-
that shit,
like, do you know how to
make
play
it new level.
Nah, I
New
don't, I'm
age.
not a gamer. I don't
But you know what I'm
play.
talking about, Minesweeper.
I know
right?
what you're talking about, but
It's on
I don't
every-
know.
It's not
Yeah.
even like a game. It's some dorky ass shit.
Well, I don't even
I
know
be
what
feeling-
it is. I don't know what it is. I
It's
mean, I
just
know
a-
I've
yeah.
seen it, but isn't it just like colored blocks and you just move them around?
Nah,
No.
It's like
all
a
gray
number.
squares, and you gotta find bombs.
I used to think it was like an alien calculator. Or something.
Really?
Alien
Or-
calculator.
Maybe I don't
That's
know what
it.
it
Or that
is.
block ass
Yeah.
computer, the Microsoft.
You're like, nobody uses this shit.
Yeah.
This shit isn't
the,
for
the
us.
2GF
Yeah.
that you played Oregon Trail in when you were like,
Oh,
I-
damn.
you know,
I
every
love- I
every
love-
single person here is
That's
like,
my shit.
oh,
That was my
Oregon
shit.
Trail,
I love
Oregon
going.
Trail.
I love going to computer class and
You
playing
love
Oregon
dying
Trail.
of fucking
Malaria.
Malaria.
Good disease.
Good disease. Good disease.
It's a good one.
Lopez, man, how did it start for you, man?
Shit, man, music started for me when I was like 9. I used to sit in the room when I was on punishment, sitting there with my brother and my cousin, because we used to get in trouble together.
Yeah.
It couldn't go any other way. We all had to get in trouble at the same time. If not 2 of us, then 3 of us, and if not 3, then 2.
Yeah.
Never 1. So, but
Where
That's
was
kinda
this?
down, though.
Where was this?
That's kinda down.
Ohio originally.
Okay.
Ohio. I was born in Ohio.
Are you guys close? Are your brothers and sisters close?
Yeah, very close. I mean, I
Like,
grew
I
up-
mean, in age.
Oh
That's
yeah,
what I
shit.
meant.
3 months apart.
Really?
Me and my brother are 3 months apart. My little sister is 16. So,
But, oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
but yeah, no, we started in Ohio. Like just we be in our room on punishment, like trying to figure out label names and shit. Talking about. I remember
Damn.
my cousin came up with Cruise Control Records.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
We just knew that was gonna be it, but it didn't. You know, that leveled out.
Everything levels the fuck out.
Yeah.
But like I grew up with, you know, writing poetry, drawing. I used to be good at it. I probably still am. But that ain't something you lose. But
Yeah.
Do you do any like graphic design or anything?
That's what I went to college for, but that didn't work out too well either.
But I mean, you still know, right? Like, is that something you can still make money on,
For
right?
yourself,
Independently.
I mean,
Like-
I'd have to go through college again because
Nah,
I
no
didn't
way.
get any credit.
Oh, okay. Well, but I mean, but I'm not saying getting a job. I'm saying like just making
Your
an
personal
album
knowledge.
art for like somebody.
Yeah,
and, you know what I mean?
Well,
Are you good enough
You
to
still-
like?
He's
Yeah.
like, "All right, can you do us a poster? That's
We're just
like-
saying, like,
we're just
like,
saying.
let us
we
see
need
your
a
work.
flyer. Is that one of
We'll
your
give you-
skills?
Let me see your work, damn it.
like I got in the class, and that was it. That was it. Like that was the end of it.
First day?
First day, he's like,
Yeah,
all right,
pretty
I'm out.
much. Like,
That's funny.
man, all
What if
right.
the teacher was
I got
fine?
Huh?
What if the teacher was fine? Would you have stayed?
And you knew that there was a chance you might get fucked.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I might have been in that
Bang
class.
Brothers.
But like I really got into music.
Or what if
though
you
with
did? What if
that
they
shit,
just
though.
told you I'll give you a C if you stay?
Oh man,
Just to see.
I don't know, cause I didn't even give it the time of day. I passed 1 art class while I was in college, 1, and yeah, that was it.
But okay, all right.
No English, no.
Who do you get
math.
your cover like art from? Like your graphic art?
Graffiti is a main one out here.
Leonard?
Leonard.
Oh
yeah.
really? Okay.
That's the homie, dog.
Yeah.
We're trying to, we're talking about.
He's dope.
Getting him
He's
on
got
the
a, they got
podcast.
a,
That
yeah,
we
they
do.
got a sick ass podcast.
Yeah, life is dope. Well, he's dope, literally.
Who's this? Tell me.
Leonard? Graffiti.
Yeah.
Johnson.
Johnson.
He just he does a podcast in Denver and it's called Life is Dope and it's a really good one.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Where's he on? Is it like a audio?
He just started doing video. I think
Everywhere-
they're gonna
kinda
always
everywhere.
be video now.
Yeah. Cool.
YouTube. I think that's where everyone needs to be.
Yeah.
YouTube. That's
Yeah.
what I think.
Yeah.
You know, the live thing and that, you know, it's fine, but
Yeah.
you know, I think you gotta get on
Yeah,
you
I
gotta
think
get on
it's
YouTube.
tight, actually. It's not fine. Going live is actually dope.
He said
but
it's
that's
fine,
cool.
but not
Yeah.
yet.
I like, you know what? Like
Do you know what we're on right now?
we have people watching us live, so it's fun. But there's that like excitement to it. But I think the majority we watch like the days afterwards. Like
Sure.
you know, we went from 300 views during the last show up to like 1,000 within the week. You know what I mean? But that reminds me real quick. Thanks for tuning in. If you have a comment, if you have something to say, if you're watching, if you have a question for these guys, send it in. I'm watching right now. Hassan out there fucking watching. Johnny Reps, TMO,
Oh.
Till the Death. Check the hoodie.
To the death of him.
Hey, fresh from work.
T-Mobile.
I had nothing.
And there's no reason. It's not even cold in here. There's no reason for him to be wearing this other than the fact that he wants to rep T-Mobile.
It's actually hot as a motherfucker in this bitch.
It's not hot. Are you fucking hot?
It ain't that.
I mean,
you got on that.
You're wearing how many shirts you wear,
I'm like
bro?
4 layers.
I'm wearing way too much.
Take it. I'm in a fucking tank top. I feel good. Anyway, real Jeremiah Corbin, what up, Jay? Hey, thanks for watching, man. I appreciate you checking it out. James Meriday, as always, watching, man. Every episode, man. Love it. Ron Nardini, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys checking it out. If anybody has any questions for these guys, if you want to ask anything, send it in. Share this stuff. I always say share it. Just hit the button and share because somebody might want to see this. But Lopez, you want to do a song for us?
Yeah.
Which you want me to start on track 1 here?
Perfect.
All right.
This first one is called "I'm Ready."
I'm ready.
I've had through my life, I've had a lot of people who, of course, doubt the process because they didn't see it till high school.
Yeah.
Even though it started well before that, but I'm not the average rapper, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's called "I'm Ready."
All
Just
right.
letting people know.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm ready.
All right, I'm about to share this now. Finally,
Oh shoot. Sorry.
No, you good.
All right.
Sorry. No, you good.
So we're doing
cool. She's got.
Are we gonna rock off YouTube?
we're trying to stop.
Don't tickle him.
Don't tickle me, god damn it.
You're making us look. You're making you and I look bad because now people immediately assume like Travis tickles Johnny.
He's the tickle monster. That's what they assume, isn't it?
All right.
Don't ever do that again.
So I apologize. This is the first show that I'm trying to do the sound for them, and we're watching it at the same time. Usually I just mute it. So what you're hearing is us on like a 5-second delay on the show.
No one cares.
No one cares.
Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares
They
about
care.
our technical
They care.
difficulties.
They care.
No, they don't.
We are hard pressed on every side.
All
Oh,
right.
this was track one.
Fresh.
Okay, so before you start,
We are hard pressed on every side.
this is not "I'm Ready." This is "Hear My Pain." "Hear My Pain" is actually off of my latest project called "Work in Progress." I feel that's what a lot of us are in today's day and age. Whether you see it or you don't, you're a work in progress every day. So, but "Hear My Pain" is telling about some of my latest. I don't want to say latest struggles because they're over now. It's a new one every day, but those are over now. But yeah, let's get into it.
All right.
We are hard pressed on every side. But not crushed. Perplexed, but not in despair. Persecuted, but not abandoned. Struck down.
Check it.
My pain.
So much potential in one individual and we don't want to see it going to waste. What is your problem, dog? What is your issue? The fact that I'm hurting no minimum wage. Had to get inside hustle, dissipate my struggles. Team got together and hug. So we'll give you the bubble, no fun. But hide and rumble in the jungle. I had to get rid of them snakes, so it's tying me down. Sad when your own niggas stealing from you and approach them like nigga, don't lie to me now. Give them bread and they be drying you out. Searching for feeling and still in the drought. Don't worry about them and just stay on your route. But when you make it, they gon' want to hand out. It ain't happening. All this pain I've been rapping with. Got a nigga so accurate. I'll make it back again. To the top where they clap again. Cause the young niggas snapping shit. I'm on my savage shit. Niggas hate and be mad at me. Oh, this what I had to be. I'm getting after it. Making classic get after hit. Cause I just can't be average. Check it. Ducking, dodging these eviction notice. Laying low, trying to do the most. Got me parting seeds like my name was Moses. Sometimes missing home. I be feeling homeless. Out here busting moves. Can't be feeling hope. Mama told me once I was God chosen. And my squad nice team full of coaches. They been working with me. Got a nigga focused. Hey, got some fam up in Memphis because of the distance. I ain't seen them in 7 years. Sorry for it, sorry Lord. That's the excuse I was using for like 7 years. When I talked to my aunt, she was shedding them tears. Man, it's hailstorm. I'm just hoping it clears. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm okay with the stand. Help me fight off the devil. Get rid of these fears, Lord. I need you. I just wanna succeed, but This path that I'm on seems so evil, intriguing. How these people deceive us. Keep on increasing, I'm a unique one. Lord, I'm a unique one. Ain't no choice but to see us, that's what we bleed for. Niggas better take heed or I play with them gas like I'm freedom.
Really?
Yeah, that was
That
nasty.
shit was nasty, yeah.
Yeah,
Appreciate you, brother.
Yep.
But yeah, that one was called Hear My Pain. I actually wrote that.
Yeah, let him do it. You should do another one, man.
Bro,
Should let him do
I'm
another
recording
one.
after his first track. Come on.
Nah, just so I can, man. Let me get a couple
I'm
bids.
down.
Well, let's talk about. So a question I always ask every week to everybody's here is, how do you write? Do you write? I always say there's a craft writer who's like sits down and goes like, kind of like, because I know your thing, you know how you guys write.
How do
So
we
you
write?
sit down and you sit down and you do it, and then some people they wait. You know, some songwriter as a songwriter, rappers tend to be pretty prolific, but for a songwriter, the question is, do you like sit down every week and go, okay, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to write, I'm going to work on this song, or do you wait for inspiration and then fucking do it? Or has that changed with
Right.
Yeah.
What's your process?
See that? I mean, with that being said, I actually do both.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the vibe or what song I'm going for. And it's like I never know what song type I'm going for. It's like it just depends on that moment, that time. It might just be a beat that I just heard, cause I'll go on websites online, whatever the case may be, hear a new beat, and then I might write to that beat,
Yeah.
or I just might be in the zone and write a whole verse and then find the beat for it.
Yeah.
So it varies from time to time, song to song.
Do you guys write on paper?
I do both. I do more so on my phone, just because
Yeah,
of
me
today's day and
Record
age.
just on your phone?
Record. I
Record.
sometimes I'll
Take it
record,
out.
Oh,
but
right
I
out,
write it
no.
out on my
Use
phone.
that
Yeah.
notepad, but
It's crazy. Yeah. I used to love writing in a notebook
Yeah.
just because I thought, like, this might be something special at some point. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
my handwriting, whatever. But
You watched 8 Mile?
way before 8 Mile.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, now I just use my phone. It's the most convenient thing if you're walking around and
Yeah.
you think of some shit on the fly, you just write down that bar.
Exactly.
Or, you know,
But
even if you
shit,
plan shit
you-
out,
yeah.
you kicking it, and if your phone dies, you lose that phone, you can still go recover the shit that you wrote.
Yeah.
But I mean, I want to get back to that notepad vibe because I feel like songs they flowed way better when you were able to write them on a notepad or something. Like you be chilling with the homie or something, smoking something at the homie crib. He pull out a notebook for you and put on a beat, and next thing you know, you got a verse in like 6 minutes. You know?
Yeah.
My shits used to come fast. I'm not gonna say they don't sometimes, but being back in like a carefree zone, but I mean that shit just comes with growing up, man. You get around this world around you and shit don't come to you as easy as it used to.
Sure.
Yeah.
What happened to summer vacation?
Boy, I miss it.
I still do
Yeah,
it.
no doubt.
I still try to take vacation once a year.
Yeah,
I'm just talking about like 3 months of no school,
Yeah.
but no work.
Right.
I can't remember
Give me that
the
shit
last
back.
time. I can't
Oh
remember.
my god.
It would be murder.
You'd have to be a teacher though, and you'd make weak ass money.
Yeah.
And have some
That's
weak
the-
ass
Not,
things
not,
you
not,
gotta do.
not like now where you're like, just fucking rolling in the dough and making
Yeah.
millions.
That's the worst. But don't you think? I think teachers should get paid way more.
Of course.
And it should be
Yeah,
harder
of
to be a
course.
fucking teacher.
I got a
You know what I mean? They should go through something more, some type of more training or something. It should be a lot harder to be a teacher, but then you
It
should get
should.
paid a lot more.
They have
Bro,
to.
they're working like crazy. I mean, I have a grandmother who's a teacher.
That way I could be a teacher.
Yeah,
No.
she
Maybe it
works
should
with
be
special
harder
ed.
to have a kid, and then it would be way easier on all the teachers.
Right,
It
right.
should be.
You know what I mean?
And teachers should have to go through like a certified like don't fuck kids
Rest
class.
exam.
Don't fuck
Yo.
kids.
Yeah,
class.
like-
Yeah.
I'm like,
That
yo,
shit
Even if
doesn't
they're in
matter.
high school.
Yeah,
Even
just
if they're in
don't
high
fuck
school.
kids.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
gonna
like,
ruin the
what
school.
the hell is going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
That never happened. I mean, I might
Yeah.
have been able to flirt with a teacher.
I would have.
My
was
7th
super
grade
trying
math
to fuck.
teacher I flirted with, but I ain't never get nothing out of it. You know?
Yeah, I would have tried extra hard.
But a joke.
If I had,
I got a story.
if I knew somebody
We're
like
not
3
online.
schools away
No,
got
let's live
some,
it.
I was like, shit, I'm about to get a teacher.
You know, like I started shooting for the teachers, but it never happened. You know, like the trainers, the athletic trainers. You know what? Let me quit.
Oh shit, he was on a roll too. I was like, damn, that's.
Somebody,
I thought you were gonna give that.
Yeah, it's a story though. I heard that.
No, we had a teacher in my school who was like the hot English teacher.
It's a teacher. In
We used to go over and me and my buddy used to go and play basketball at her house
Shut
and
up.
hang out. Yeah.
Did you suck her
He said,
boobs?
And that's all I'm gonna say about anything about myself. But I will say every year she had a couple favorites, and I think like 3 years after my grade, she ended up getting divorced. She ended up getting caught for it. Got caught. So it was like a big thing. She got caught out. But the kid was a senior, had just turned 18. She ended up getting divorced from her husband.
For him?
And yeah, like going and living. I don't really know much about it. I don't know who's watching this.
Hey,
right
shout
now.
out to our generation.
I don't know.
Teachers are getting
Right.
bad.
Yeah.
Like they gotta look. I'm sorry. Look, Grandma, Nana. I'm sorry. Look, you are a great teacher. Aunt Davita, you are a great teacher.
Right.
Teachers just
Some
in
are great.
some,
I'm sure a lot of them are.
Well, I think the problem is just with the
There's a lot of
generational
good
thing
teachers out
now,
there,
man. When I was a kid, not to sound like an old man, but my parents listened to it was my parents' music, right? And now, I see friends of mine with their kids, and like my friends who are in their 30s, they listen not even as like a joke, like, oh, you're stuck listening to like Disney. They're both into like the same album with their like 10-year-old kid, right?
Like, know all the Disney songs out there in the world?
Yeah. No. I mean the other way. Like both the parent and the kid are listening to the same music. So I think what happened was there's been this generational change where like now you have teachers. When you were 15, 16 years old and you looked at your teacher, even if it was the new teacher that was like 25, 26, they still seemed like a grown-up, right?
Right,
Now,
right.
now when you go to a high school and you see the 25-year-old, it's like 21 Jump Street. Like the teacher looks like she's a 15-year-old and she's flirting with the captain of the
Right.
football team. There's like a different.
looks like he's
We've
30.
lost this like generational respect of like, oh, these are the adults and these are the kids. Now it's like, my friend, there's a blend and it's
Mix
like,
them all in.
and it's like, so I think you see that happening more where like back in the day, a 26-year-old, they wanted to be perceived as an adult.
Right.
Now a 26-year-old, you talk to a 26-year-old girl and a woman, and she's like, "Oh, I'm only 23." They want to be perceived younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been a shift in how you used to want to be seen as an adult, and now you want everybody to think you're still,
Hey,
and it started with 50-year-old guys wearing Ed Hardy.
It's crazy to think because
and like affliction and
Well,
shit like
especially if
that.
you got money.
Yeah,
You know,
right.
they always.
the 26-year-old wants to seem more fun than responsible.
Yeah.
And that's
Where back in the
as
day they
adults,
wanted
we're
to
like,
see.
yeah, we wanted to seem like we were set up. We knew what we wanted to do.
Right.
Why
We
do
were
you think that
professional.
is?
And now it's like, oh no, I'm not with those 30-year-olds. I'm
I'm
with the
still
20-year-olds
partying.
because I'm partying all the time. It's because we became so reliant on instant gratification, and that could be partying, drinking.
I mean, I can't say shit because my girlfriend's 10 years younger than me. Shout out to Christiana, who's out of town right now. This is the first show. I should take a moment just to give special thanks to Christiana if she's watching it, and happy birthday to her mother. She's in Phoenix, surprised her mother for her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I don't know if they're watching right now. I know she said she was going to try to, but she's like, I'm going to be at my nanny's house, so I don't know if I'm going to put on the show because I don't know what you guys are going to end up being talking about.
Farts.
But farts. But anyway, she's here every week, and she invites everybody in, and she makes food, and she's not here, so I don't have food for anybody.
That's
so.
why you plan the rapper week, huh?
Yeah,
You're like, these
exactly.
fools are late. They ain't gonna appreciate shit.
Yeah,
We ain't making
right,
no food.
right,
Hey, look, I
right.
appreciate
Hey,
everything.
right.
Yeah.
Hey,
on our podcast, I usually make wings.
This
for
was
the
made
guests.
wings one time, and he says this like every time now.
You made
One
me.
time.
I have a picture. You made me a piece of toast when I came to your podcast
That's what I'm talking about.
that you guys
Oh,
never
piece
pressed
of
record on. That disappeared. But anyway, we'll talk
No,
about
no.
that another time.
Yeah, we got to get you back on.
So let me ask you a question.
episode.
Do family, does any of this come, any of your family's musical? And this question also goes with, do any of you play instruments, or do you ever write music while you're playing music? Do you ever write, or is it just all?
I don't play any instruments.
Me neither. I wish I did.
NT. Into
You?
Nah, I don't play any.
So so just the writing? Are any grandparents, older brothers, older sisters? Are they aunts, uncles? Are any of them
I honestly don't have-
involved in music, art,
I don't
writing,
really have-
creativity? Or are you the weird ones?
Yeah.
Or are you the ones in your family like your family's like, what's up with I'm that dude. They're like, what's he doing? He's a grown
I'm
up.
I
definitely that one. I
Yeah,
think.
me too. I think for me personally, I grew up on, classic rock
And wieners.
and
and wieners.
classic rock and then hip hop. Hip hop was always with the homies. That's what everybody was listening to, and then my dad and mom listened to classic rock, and then oldies.
Yeah.
I think being around musical house, growing up in a musical house, at least guided me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we always
My-
listen to music.
I've got
We always listen.
4 brothers and a sister, and at one point in time, it was like, my brother was into fucking reggae,
Yeah.
stupid heavy.
Yeah.
I had a brother who was into classic rock. I had a brother who was into gangster rap, East and West Coast.
Yeah.
Mom who grew up listening to fucking Motown and going and seeing that in East Orange, New Jersey. So it's like, I had to love music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I feel the same way.
if you
I
got a
feel the
lot of
same
if
way.
you got siblings too. Like
Yeah.
if you're an only child, it might be different. If you got siblings though, I mean, you figure you're gonna be, especially if you're the youngest, you're gonna be into all that.
Yeah.
For the most part, if all your siblings are cool and you got a decent
Yeah,
relationship with them,
yeah.
then you're gonna be into everything they're into almost.
Yeah.
Right? The only way that doesn't happen is if everybody likes the same one genre of
Yeah,
music.
Yeah,
Grew
or
up
if
in
you
a
don't
house
get
and you listen
along
to
with one of
country
them,
all day, every day, and you're
you
like,
hate one of them.
Well, I
Fuck
think too,
country all
times
day.
change too. Like we've
Yeah.
talked about it before. Now, when you ask somebody what they like, what they listen to, they say everything.
Right.
what a shitty answer.
Because what a shitty answer.
It's true.
It's true.
But
but
time
it's
has
a shitty-
changed. I remember being a kid and my older brother had an Iron Maiden poster above his bed, and then I can remember distinctly being like 8 years old and walking into the bathroom. He was in the shower and he had the radio playing, because we listened to the radio, put the cassette in while you're listening, and it was the Ice-T Iceberg cassette, and it's like, Charlie Jam fucked a freak on the ski lift. 10 Below gave her the dick. It was cold and she said quick. Charlie Jam said, bullshit. She said, oh my God, Charlie's dick had frozen hard. But she said she never felt it. Maybe Charlie's dick melted. Because I'm the ice rhymer, a big time. And I remember listening to that
That's why I fucking love you, Dad.
distinctly.
Right?
Distinctly.
Fucking Jay.
Always.
But then even that album, you listen to Ice-T, and that was, even though it was years before Body Count, he has a song where he's like, she did a backflip, landed on my dick. I didn't know what to say. This girl tried to kill me. Fucking, it's like.
Sounds like your brand of hip hop.
Yeah, it was good
It
stuff.
does. Damn.
But it was good. But that Two Live Crew,
So I tried to kill her.
having my brother DJ Easy Rob Bass and DJ Easy
Yeah.
Rock, I scratched the shit out of those albums because I was scratching them the wrong way. Ricky, and fucking. But listen to all that. My parents, they weren't artistic or musical necessarily, but they never, I remember being 5 years old and watching The Godfather, and there were swears and nudity, and it was like this is art. I also grew up in a house where there were guns, and it was like, why would you want to play with them? We learned what, you're a kid, this is the world around you, but these are adult things,
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
yeah,
out
yeah.
to that shit.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt how I learned too.
That's how I grew up.
And we grew up, I think we all, especially if you have a lot of siblings and a lot of family around all the time, and even just friends, and if your parents are the type that party a little bit, even you're around a lot at a younger age.
Yeah. If they're open to, if they talk to you like an adult, like a person instead of like a little kid.
Yeah.
What did your parents, aunt, uncle, anybody do anything like that got you into it?
Well, see, it's kind of actually part of my story. Timbaland, the producer.
Yeah.
He actually was married to my aunt for quite a few years.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
So I got to be around him and see how the music industry worked and be in the studio, and that shit just put me on a whole nother level with it. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
I want this shit.
Hell yeah.
Just being around that for some years,
That's cool.
wild. Yeah.
How old were you?
Fucking
How young were you? How
when I
that's like life informing kind
Yeah.
of shit. You know what I mean?
when I first found out, I believe was back in 2008, because Actually, he threw a Sweet 16 for my cousin, Demetrius, on MTV. So if you ever
Oh, he
back-
did that shit. Okay.
shit.
What was it?
Like
Yeah.
my super sweet
Yeah,
16.
yeah.
So if you ever go back, you might see a little, my little 15 seconds of fame on that thing.
Let's go.
But yeah, no, I believe around 08 was when we really started to see him.
Yeah.
We take trips out to Miami every now and then, and just be on that type of scene, or just be around the musical scene. And I mean, I'm pretty sure it wasn't the same for me as it was for my brother, because we grew up dancing as well. Like
really?
We love to dance, like. But my brother.
What kind?
Hip hop. Like,
Yeah.
My brother was big in crumping and pop locking and everything. Like, but till this day, like he can dance his ass off. He danced against Omarion.
No shit.
Chris Brown.
Really?
Yeah, he's pretty dope with it still. But
I waited on Omarion once.
I think that's
Where?
could be an equally.
It was in
this time
Memphis.
story.
It was in Memphis at Jillian's. At a Jillian's. You know what Jillian's is? It's like a
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's.
Oh.
I
You
worked
said
at
Memphis?
Yeah, Memphis.
Yeah,
I used to live there, and I worked at the Jillian's there, and we had a show, or it was one day before my shift, and they're like, "Jay, you got the private party," and I'm like, "Okay," and I'm like walking over, and I see all these like 13-year-old kids running into the fucking private party room, and I look at my manager, and I'm like, "What the fuck did I do to piss you off?" And he's like, "Oh no, that's fucking Little Romeo, B2K, blah 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 blah." He goes,
Just see a bunch of little kids running around.
well, listen, and he goes, "Here's their parents. I already have their parents' first round of drinks right here. Top shelf, top shelf, top shelf,
You're
top
like,
shelf,
fuck
top
it.
shelf." I'm like,
Yeah.
big security guards at the front. Girls are like, "Can you get me in?" I'm like, I got nothing, man. You know, like I go in.
That's when you lie.
We ended up, yeah, right. They were like, that's the appropriate age thing. It was not that.
Oh, fair
yeah,
enough.
they were young at that point. They weren't like now. Our age difference, they're probably like, I don't know, 10 years younger than me. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
so like I was probably like in my early 20s, and they were like 12, 13,
Or
14.
in their early 10s?
In their early
Yeah.
teens, yeah. But yeah, man, it was crazy. We sent them. They got chicken Alfredo, and it went out. And they called me over. They're like, "Yeah, can you come here, man?" I was like, "What's up?" And they picked it up. And it's all burnt. They're like, "It's all burnt." They're like, "Can you just get us?" I was like, "What do you want me to do? You want me to take it off the bill?" They're like, "No, don't worry about it. Just bring a shrimp Alfredo." I was like, "All right, bringing the shrimp Alfredo." They were there for like 2 hours. I made like $300. You know, at the end they paid with a black Sony credit card.
Yeah.
Boom, one bill for everybody. Here you
Yeah.
go. And this whirlwind of security and all the people and all the girls, because they had a show that night. They were just in town, and they were eating, and then they were going to
Part of their fucking.
It was part of their roll through. You know.
Yeah, part of their rider or whatever.
Yeah. Grab another beer. Yeah, let's do
Oh,
it.
grab me one too.
Grab me one too, man.
Likewise, please.
Ooh, 4 beers.
For 3 people.
For 3 people.
So what?
I've got one more of these.
Oh yeah.
I'll do a course. I'll do a
Do
course.
it first.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You could have this, dude.
I'll do a course.
He probably wants a course.
He probably wants a course.
Yeah.
Don't you just want a course?
Yeah.
You don't probably want this.
I've never had
Hey.
this before. I don't know what
I
this
don't know.
is.
Fuck
It's
it.
fine, but
I try to drink Coors to represent Colorado.
you know what's funny?
And as always, real quick, I do it every week. Shout out to Jim Beam. We're not going to be on schedule tonight. We're never on time, never on schedule until Jim Beam starts sponsoring me and buying these fucking bottles. Then we'll fucking do better at that. But until then,
Jim Beam.
here's to Jim. Should we do? Anybody want a shot? Anybody want a shot?
I'll take
I'll
one.
do one.
Yeah.
I feel
I'm
like
on, man. But
I feel like I need to do one now since
Alright.
You feel weird.
Hey, Doug, you
It
were
would
talking
be weird
about
not to,
the
huh?
separation
It would
of
feel
age,
rude.
Jay.
Like I don't want to
especially
fucking
on
be.
camera,
My parents took me
Yeah, I
to
don't
go
want to
see
insult
Basic
anyone's
Instinct.
generosity or anything like
Basically,
that.
Trav is just talking over you. He's like, you don't care that.
Oh,
you're
no,
Trav.
we're-
I was actually talking
We're
to
just-
Lopez
we're-
first.
We're kicking it right now.
You guys were
I'm talking to
Steve.
you,
All
not
right.
to the people.
Basic Instinct.
Sharon Stone like spreads her legs open. you
Yeah,
can
I
see her
remember.
vagina.
I saw that with my parents.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Me too.
They were.
Yeah, that was one of the things, and I just knew like I'm not supposed to look at this because my parents
Right.
set that standard of like, yo, we're not gonna be your homie. Like, we're gonna tell you to do
But
shit.
you
your
knew what
age.
was going on and you knew they were doing it. Like it wasn't different. Like somehow maybe some families would hide it
Right.
or be
And
like,
I
this is just not
definitely
right.
looked.
It was like my parents. Yeah, it would be like.
My dad had his
It
hand on
would
my
be like,
lap.
this
I
is-
was like, this is uncomfortable, Dad.
It'd be like.
That's all bad. That's all bad.
I was like, this is really fucking weird, Dad. Stop. This is inappropriate.
He's
No,
our son.
I'm
It's
just
okay.
kidding. Shout out to my father. That's not true.
Zen master.
Hey, cheers. Hey to the Zen Master.
The Zen master
Cheers.
Pete.
Who hates watching me drink whiskey on live video?
He does.
Yeah.
Said, oh well tonight.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
I normally
You
don't
rest in
drink.
peace, homie.
Well, I almost died. Blood clots. Fucking. I gotta take blood
Big
thinners. Boozes. Great blood thinner. So.
Is that a good idea?
Hey, well, the world can't take you from us.
Nope.
Not allowed to happen.
Is that a good idea? To be drinking while you had a blood clot shit?
Yeah. They told me
It's
it's
your
good.
blood.
They
It's
told
my
you it's
blood. Uh-huh.
No way they told you it's good.
I've
Drink.
never heard of anything.
They told me
Right?
that. They
No
told,
doubt, right?
You,
Like,
you
oh.
want? Okay, you want to hear some crazy shit?
Yes.
So I didn't end up going on this medicine, but at first they were gonna put me on this other medicine, and they walk in and Christiana, my girlfriend, is saying, you're gonna have to start eating healthy. We're gonna have to change your diet. We're gonna have to do this. And the doctor comes in and goes, we're gonna put you on this medicine, Coumadin, but because of I don't even understand the stuff when they talk. She listens to all that stuff, you know, but because of whatever vitamin or whatever thing it does to you, they said there's a couple things you can't eat. So I'm waiting for it, right?
One of them pussy. You'd be pissed.
Right. I
like,
expect.
So no
God,
kale,
these are you.
no steak, no pussy.
What did you just say? What was the first thing you say? Kale.
They said kale. That
It
shit's
was
supposed
kale.
to be healthy, but
No kale. They said no kale, no leafy greens. And I look at my girlfriend
Oh,
who's been
you're
trying
like,
to get me to eat
fuck
kale
yeah.
forever. And I'm like, baby, can't eat fucking
Till
kale,
this
but I
day.
can still
Why
eat
can't
pussy.
you eat kale?
What the fuck is kale?
Because
It's a
it has
fucking-
the vitamins in it are
Are-
whatever the work
Are bad for
are
you.
counteract with whatever the medicine is, or also they do
So what did you-
also what the medicine does.
What'd you have to eat?
Pussy.
hey, you know what kale used to be?
What?
The shit that your food would come on that you didn't eat.
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right,
You
Yeah.
move
right,
it to the
right.
side, and you're like, all right, cool. That's it was there
It's
to
like a
fucking
plate, yeah.
soak up
Another
all
way
the
of
grease.
saying seaweed.
Nah, it's like it's
You never
it's
seen
like
kale?
it looks like lettuce.
Dog,
No,
I'll
you know
show
what
you a
kale
picture.
is?
I'm
You
pretty
know,
sure
you
I've
do you know what
seen
kale? Kale
I'll
is
show you what
fucking
it is right
collards,
now.
man. Kale is the same
Uncooked.
family as collards. It's uncooked
You
fucking
lying,
collard
because I
greens.
love some collard greens.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
way
yeah,
different
but it's
than-
different. It's
way
uncooked.
They
and
doctor
it's
that
just,
shit before you get it on your
yeah,
plate.
I had
yeah,
some collard greens today.
yeah.
Hey, this is kale, bro.
Yeah.
Tell me your food hasn't come with that shit on the side at a
Oh,
restaurant.
yeah.
before.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
You just toss that shit to the side.
Yeah.
You just go, yeah, like, oh, that's very pretty. I appreciate it. You know,
And somebody
it
one day
smells
went,
good. Yeah.
It's either gonna be a dill on the side or that shit.
Right.
When you get a burger.
Yeah, exactly.
I went to a restaurant years ago with friends of mine one afternoon. We were hanging out and drinking. What's up? And they served us a meal, and their garnish was the top of a strawberry. They cut off the top of a strawberry and put it on the plate.
I'd be
There was-
so mad.
There was no strawberry in
Give
the
me
dish.
the rest of the
Give me the
strawberry.
rest of the strawberry. Although, little fact for you, the green in the strawberry, the little leaf, has more fucking vitamins and nutrients than the entire fruit. So that
But it tastes a lot less delicious, huh?
I only know that because
The
they
top,
say
the leaves on it. That's where all the
the
nutrients
green
are.
on the top is where the majority of the nutrients and vitamins are in the strawberry.
Nobody
more
eats
than
that.
the fruit. But that's why they say, I only learned that in a smoothie catalog. Like when you get a smoothie.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's some shit
Like a
you buy in
menu?
Miami.
When you buy like I'm sorry, when you buy like a blender.
Catalog.
You ever
You go to a
I could've
smoothie-
My
sworn,
mind
like,
is
I thought I
blown.
zoned
You-
out
you-
for a
you
minute.
go to
I realized
King in
smoothie
Miami.
catalog was not the
That's
right
what they-
language.
This one fixes JC Penney
I realized
catalog at the
smoothie
end of the year,
catalog was not
and
the
then
right
smoothie
language.
catalog
Right,
is like,
right, right.
No, but I
Okay,
mean,
alright,
but like
my
when you
bad.
buy a blender and they give you the little book and it gives you like the suggested menus. That
oh
you
yeah,
could do.
yeah, the
And
recommendation what you make.
yeah, like I think it was the Magic Bullet. It might have been the Magic Bullet.
That's some shit
You
you
know.
get when you're in Miami and you go to a Smoothie King. They give you the top of the strawberry.
Yeah,
With
yeah,
like some carrots.
yeah.
And some other shit you ain't never
Yeah,
had.
yeah,
That's,
no.
that's the one that has most nutrients.
Yeah,
That's where all the nutrients
Right.
No
No one eats
flavor
that.
in that shit.
You order a strawberry and they pick the
I'd
strawberry
be
out
so
and
mad.
hand you the leaves.
I'd be so
Fuck you.
I'd be so fucking
Just toss a
pissed
little
out.
sugar in your
You're like,
shit.
you want to be healthy?
Some
Here,
fruit.
I'm gonna eat this half. You eat that half.
No, the best is they give you the top. They take the fruit and just throw it in the garbage. Like
Yeah.
the
I would
peel,
kill,
lemon,
bro.
it's the
I
lemon.
I would
Yeah,
crush
they eat it.
somebody.
That's what I wanted. That's
Right,
what I
right.
wanted.
Yo, let's get another song, man. Let's go, fam. What you got next?
Let's do jocking.
All right.
Okay.
Jock Queen.
I need a little bit of this high quality H2O. Shout out to Waterboy.
Hey, dog,
Bobby-
you seen that
Bobby
just came
Boucher?
on? You seen that just came on
Dude,
Netflix?
I
Huh?
was watching it
Yeah,
the other
fools.
day.
I watched it the other day too.
Yo, hey,
Inside
we
out.
toasting with
Inside
water right now, showing you the value of, because your body, 75% of your body is made up of water.
We're
I hate to
replenishing.
say it,
We
but
do
he's
healthy
right.
shit on here too. We don't just smoke and talk shit.
Right.
I mean, I'm assuming.
We
I'm
don't.
gonna take
no,
my
we
water
don't.
in the beer.
Sometimes we go.
I'm gonna get my water from the bear here.
See, look. You gotta get
Sometimes.
7.
Are you ready? Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
This one's got a long
It's time
intro,
to
so
rap.
we can do some explanation at the beginning.
All right.
All right.
Me and Trav, we are known for going out and drinking, getting faded. Yeah, that's really it. We don't need much.
That about sums it up. Very good,
But yeah,
Johnny.
we-
Walking
Very
down
good.
Colorado, walking down Colorado
Hey,
Boulevard.
Shout
Go.
out to my dude for being a much better person in this world. I'm the
For what?
scumbag. I'm the
Nah,
biggest
nah.
scumbag.
Nah.
Yeah.
Let's get it. Yo, tell them what you do, man.
Party ain't over till I say so.
Say so.
Shorty got the molly in the yeah, yo.
Yeah, yo.
Got a body in the face like J-Lo, but I know she tricking in the city for the peso.
Get it, bitch.
Shit, I'm getting rich, looking like I'm famous. Got them jocking and they don't know what my name is. Nice but hands, so I don't wear the stainless. I keep it in the car in case a nigga wanna hang his. The only shot I take tonight is some whiskey. Spend about 60. Get all my niggas drunk with me. Roll up a backwards to make sure it hits me. Got a cup full of oil, we drilling.
Drilling.
If you're looking for the gas, we fracking.
Fracking.
Chillin' in the building, so you know we chillin'. Throw the money to the ceiling, what's happening? Before I black out, I'ma roll up at 20 and blow me some lines till my nose get all runny. Now, make sure the niggas stay woke till the sunny break off a bitch till the throat is all coming. Sorry, mama, didn't mean for you to hear this, but I'm high and I'm feeling kinda fearless. We addicted to the motherfucking high life. Drug runs in the beer trips. Cloud 9 come down the way. Up here where I'm gonna stay. In booze, I'll drown all day to keep my feet up off the ground, okay? When I wake up, we gon' do it again. Dear Lord, forgive me for all of my sin. Confess my mistakes, where do I begin? I just rolled up a Bible, been smoking this twig. Last call, nigga, get the bottle from the trunk.
Trunk.
Got a baggie full of pills and a handful of blunts.
Got a handful of blunts.
4 or 5 bitches tryna come on through.
Bitch, come on through.
And a pocket full of money, nigga, what it do? What it do? Bitch, we flashing on them like paparazzi. Inside bars like the cops done caught me. Even when I'm fit getting way too sloppy. They try and duplicate me like a carbon copy.
And they jocking me. Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, they jocking me.
Yeah, another long week at the office. Make sure that done that we make sure to accomplish. Now it's the weekend and we getting ready to blow off some steam. I just need an accomplice. Someone to roll with, someone to roll up. Some of this weed, cause I'm ready to blow some. Yo, what's the hold up? Trying to get this shit started. I just wanna get this shit started. Break out the Bacardi. But some Bacardi. Oh.
Now I'm in my zone.
At 6 in the morning, phone blowing up. I guess I ain't alone. No, I ain't alone. Just got a text from my homie. He said that he bringing Patron, so I ain't alone. Just got a call from my girl. She said, "Baby, I'm on my way home." So you know that it's on. Summertime issues. Trying to find a place to kick it at. Chilla got the swishers. Johnny yelling
Where
with
the
it.
bitches at?
And me, I'm just sad.
Gone up my mountain, I wish you can imagine.
I'm out of my mind. A whole other world, but I'm doing just fine. Turn up on 10. Pour out some weed and let's burn up again. Pour out some hen, pour out some gin. Shit, I could care less. I just hope it don't end. Smoking and drinking, drinking and smoking. Bad thoughts just roll through, so bad thoughts be provoking. It's how we get down if you thought I was joking. Just another night on the town in my city.
Last call, nigga, get the bottle from the trunk.
Trunk.
Got a baggie full of pills and a handful of blunts.
Got a handful of blunts.
4 or 5 bitches trying to come on through.
Bitch, come on through.
And a pocket full of money, nigga, what it do? Bitch, we out here flashing on them like paparazzi. Inside bars like the cops that caught me. Even when I'm faded getting way too sloppy, they try and duplicate me like a carbon copy. They jocking me. Yeah. Yeah, nigga, they jocking. And shout out to the homeboy Chilla. Wish you were here, homie. He's on the 3rd verse of this bitch off our mixtape, The City, hosted by DJ Sholmes.
Yes.
You can get it at thefam.com. Check out our shit. Get on board with our Fam Friday shit. We want to hear everybody who raps.
Tell us about that. Tell
Hey,
us about
yeah,
that.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
Fam?
definitely.
What? I know, but tell everybody. What's Fam Friday?
Every single week, Trav and I, we get recommendations for a beat. We take
Tell
the
them
top.
on Monday.
Yeah. So on Monday, we ask for these beats. We put together a little poll of like what y'all want to do. On Tuesday, we release
Where is
the
that?
beat
That's on
selection on Facebook.
Instagram and Facebook.
It's
or
on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's Facebook, the FAM, FAMM.
We post our video usually on Instagram, and then just
Bring it over.
It usually just
All right.
attached to the Facebook.
All right,
And
cool.
our Instagram's
really,
forever
yeah.
about making music.
Yeah. So Monday we'll just get beat submissions. We'll ask for beat submissions. They'll either you can send in shit that you made yourself. You can send in shit that you just want to hear us on.
I asked for polka once.
Oh,
You
you
know what I
did.
mean?
You did. We're not.
We had already done like 2 weeks of like
We're
just
not afraid of
off the
fucking-
wall type shit
Yeah,
too.
right.
So it's like
right.
People
I'm down to do
sometimes-
some
yeah.
shit like that, but
Yeah.
I gotta
So-
give it a little break.
But
So
anyway,
everybody
so
submits-
let's tell them. Let's
Yeah,
tell
so
them.
everybody submits on Monday, and then on Tuesday, me and Johnny pick the 6 favorite ones that we like. We post them up, and then basically we have everybody vote on those 6 beats, and then whatever the majority vote is, that's the beat for the week, and then we drop it on Friday. And we encourage everybody that spits or likes to rap to get down. All you have to do is post a video of you rapping to that beat, hashtag Fam Fridays, and tag me or Johnny, and we'll share it on our fan page. And it's been doing good. We're doing it for
52
every
weeks.
week for a year. We were on week 18. We'll
It's
be
gonna
on
be
week 19.
Yeah.
So we've been doing it for a little while now. People are starting to gravitate to it, catch on. People are starting to go with us, and shit. We got a couple people that have been doing it for now 5-6 weeks now. And
Even
they're
if you
gonna be doing
don't
it the whole
rap.
time.
Even if you don't rap,
Yeah, if you
tag
sing-
your homies.
I mean, fuck.
Tag your homies who do rap.
Submit a beat.
Yeah.
And
Submit
if
a
you
beat that you
sing,
like.
sing on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
If you fucking play drums, do a Fan Friday, you
And-
fucking knocking the drums to that beat.
And me and this fool will rap over anything. So
Anything.
you can send in the most obscure thing or the most popular thing, whatever you want.
Yeah. All right.
Gregorian chant, preferably.
Cool. What Lopez? You got? How do people see you online? How do people find you online?
Shit.
Are
I'm
you everywhere?
I'm everywhere, bro. I'm on Instagram at datboy_Lopez, DATBOY_Lopez with a Z. I got a website, dreamisgrindproductions.com. Dreamisgrindproductions.com. Facebook Lopez LO-PEZ.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm everywhere. SoundCloud,
Cool.
everywhere, bro.
Cool. Hey, real quick, just want to, again, like they were saying, share it. Even if somebody, like their Fan Fridays, this show right now, I encourage you to share it, because even if you're not a songwriter, you're not a rapper, this is not maybe what you're into, you got a cousin, a brother, a sister, a little niece, a nephew, you got somebody who's into it, who's listening to it. Right now, I'm watching, so if you got something to say,
Ask
write it
away.
in. I got
That should be the segue, dog.
if you got something to say,
Ask away.
Alicia Burton says Johnny is my boy.
Do you know that?
What up, Alicia? Yeah. I know Alicia. She
Tell a story about
Tell
Alicia.
a story about Alicia.
we've known each other for a long time through call center work. And last time
You're in a hip hop group with her too.
No. Last time that we really
Was
kicked
she
it
your
though.
first kiss?
No. We fucking an incident
You're
happened with a
fucking-
crash. No.
Fuck
Fuck all y'all.
Reason.
How you gonna ask me to tell a story and just keep ruining my shit?
Sorry, go.
But a little bit of a car accident happened, a fender bender, and 2 parties.
He's talking
were-
about he rear-ended her.
I'm
done.
I want to listen
I'm
to
done.
you. No, I want to listen to
All
the
right,
story.
well,
Stop.
fuck. He's
So there
And
is
I had a
fender
homeboy.
bender.
I had a homeboy. I won't say who it is, but I love the homeboy too, who was in this chick's face like he was about to fight her, like a grown ass man about to fight a tiny woman, and I had to keep shit cool, but we've been cool to this day because of it.
Yeah.
But it was one of those like
Cool.
blackout nights. Yeah, just a homegirl.
Well, shout out to Alicia for watching.
Alicia,
I also
shout
got
to you.
Joshua Casey. I love the fam.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
All right,
Definitely
Love you
appreciate
back,
it.
bro.
Anybody else, if you've never heard of us, go to thefam.com. It's FAMM. Thefam.com, as simple as that. You
Yeah.
can see, you can see a lot of our old stuff. We've been doing it for at least 4 years.
2008.
4 years in Denver. 4 years in Denver, seriously, but we've been doing it since 2008. Me and Johnny been rapping together since
9 years.
2008. So we've got music from fucking all the way from back then.
When did you
I was
know?
listening to a lot of it
So you
earlier
were
today
saying
on the way to the mall.
on the way to listen.
I
to
was.
that stuff?
I did. I turned on the. We have this mixtape called Volume 303, The Red Card.
I listen to that all the time.
That's the one that you.
That's where we met. Executive producer credit.
You executive producer. You have to.
Yes,
credit
sir.
for it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Our old label
Love it.
boss.
Yeah.
On Table Records in the
You're gonna be
motherfucker.
rich
Yeah.
one day.
Round Table Records, man. That was
Yeah.
that was a thing at one time.
Us and Randall Conrad Ollinger and fucking
the Tony Blank, D'Angelo,
Tony Blank.
Yep,
Dangelo.
and Preacher Pete.
Deanie, and
Preacher Pete.
Preacher Pete.
Preacher Pete.
Yeah, man,
like
that was
Ranger
fun.
Joe.
That was fun. That was a
Ranger
good.
Joe.
That was a good time. That's how. Actually,
fun.
there's a video out there of how we met was kind of similar, like to what you were saying with Travis, where you guys worked together and then he hung out. And you had
You playing the organ.
yeah.
I remember that.
We got fucking. We were drinking. We were out drinking after work one day for lunch, and he was like, "I rap." I'm like, "I play music." We ended up back at my place.
yeah. I mean,
And I had this organ back here, and it's got a drum machine in it, and hit the drum machine. And
and
just
it always
started
sounded like
playing.
some fucking
Church
like
stuff.
Louisiana shit.
Yeah,
that he played. It always sounded some bayou
Trav,
shit.
Yeah.
Trav told me the very next day, and he was like, "Yo, this dude is fucking dope. Like, he can play instruments. His eyes are dreamy." He did.
His eyes are
He
bloodshot.
said, "I could see us
Yeah,
together
that's probably
forever."
what I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah. Trav is the first dude that after
Fool,
me and
I
my
knew you were gonna say this.
After me and my ex-wife split up, Trav was the first person who woke up next to me in my bed one night.
Are you serious?
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
We got
This
so
fool
so
does
we
not
we
sleep fully clothed.
we were out one night and it was
He's all butt naked. You're wearing like a sweater and shit. Like,
I'm trying to
this
spoon.
is almost gay. Almost gay.
I was actually in a
But
I was in a turtleneck
No,
and just my underwear.
dude, listen. We were out one night and fucking we were with these two girls and one of them was was kind of like a very aggressive lesbian, and we went back to my place. I don't even know if you remember, and we were fucked up, and it was me and Trav and this one girl and then this aggressive lesbian. And Trav tried to like make a move like whatever, like I don't know. He was sitting next to this one girl and it was like, "Trav, you need to go to bed." It was just he was fucked up. It was time for him to go to sleep. So he goes off and leaves the room and fucking passes out. And he's in my bedroom passed out. So I'm laying there with the one girl, the aggressive lesbian leaves, and we're like hanging out. Well, she just went outside to have a cigarette. So she comes back in and she's like, sees me and this girl like laying on the couch, and she's like, "What's going on? Where am I gonna sleep?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Go fucking sleep in the bedroom, right?" And she walks in the bedroom and she comes back out. She's like, "Fucking Travis is in there. I'm not fucking sleeping in there, right?"
The guy who's gonna puke for
So
sure.
I'm like, whatever. So she's like, "I'm gonna lay with you guys." So she tries to get on, and there's three of us on the futon. It's just not working. I'm like, too much trouble. Fuck this. And I get up, and I'm like, we're all just. It was a drunken blackout night. Go into my bedroom, fucking pass out. I wake up in the morning and like roll over and fucking who am I looking at? But try like wake up. I'm like, what
Whoa.
the fuck, you know?
Hey, shout out to this man right here too, because
Why?
he knows when he's going too long.
I
Like
do.
he will just cancel an entire party and just be like,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna go lay down."
Yeah.
I gotta pass
I can
out.
put myself to bed for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Not like Johnny.
Because
We
I get
were-
to a point.
wait,
I get to a point like
Johnny's
Johnny-
Johnny's walking around going.
this food gets faded, and like I feel like I don't even know what to say. He just goes into another realm of
Dimension?
of human, and he can just keep going. For me, like I know, like yo, I'm fucking smashed.
Yeah.
I'm about to fucking.
I can't
You know,
stand
I'm
up
gonna
straight.
go to
People
bed.
handing me
I'm the
beers
same
and I'm
way.
like,
This food, it seems like he doesn't even know what's going on,
but I'll
I'm
still
the same
continue
way.
to drink and enjoy.
but he'll still drink.
I picked
I
up
can
Johnny
never
walking
get
down
as drunk
Colorado
as that.
Boulevard.
I'll either
You
puke
know,
or
Yeah.
fucking pass out
You know.
before I can.
Oh,
get
yeah.
that drunk.
Yeah.
Shout out to that night.
that night.
What night?
We were
We
at
went to the
Shotguns.
strip joint. Yeah, we were at Shotgun Willie's.
I don't even know why we
Was
went
that
there.
when we were-
Because
Because
I
you
was,
had
I was
you
hanging
had
out
a
with a girl there.
friend.
I had a friend
Oh, I
at
know
the
who you're
strip
talking
joint.
about.
You know exactly what I'm
I know
talking
who you're talking
about.
about.
And we went to go see my friend at the strip club, and she was like, "Hey, let's go out to the car and be friends."
And I'm
for a
just sitting
minute."
there
So I
drunk
said
by
to Johnny,
myself
"I'm like,
and
yo,
shit.
I gotta go out to the car and be friends with this girl for a minute.
Cool.
I'll be right back." And he was sitting at the bar.
Did you say
When I
you were
came
friends,
back,
guys?
he wasn't there. He was gone from the
I
strip.
tried walking
I'm walking
home.
through the whole strip club. I'm like, where is he? Where is this guy? Where is he? He's gone, completely gone. Finally, I get him on the phone, and he's like walking down Colorado Boulevard, just fucking going with like his shirt off, like over his shoulder, like it was fucking. I was like, get in the fucking car,
Those
you
days,
know?
man.
But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
I
Hey,
should have. I should have got my ass beat so many times.
It's all.
They
good.
probably just thought I was just crazy.
It's all
Who
good.
cares?
Yeah,
guys? People
hey.
do shit like
shit
that
happens.
all the
Yeah.
fucking time. People do that.
I'm not regretting
People
it.
do that. Some people.
I
do
I think
that.
that's how. I think we're. I mean, I know. I Lopez. I'm just getting to know, but like I know, like us, like I go out and I have a good time, and some people get offended sometimes, but it's all in good love.
How
I've
often
never
do you
tried to
really
be-
get in shit though?
I
Out
ain't
of
never
how many
tried to-
times?
Yeah, right. Nothing.
You know, it's
Barely
very
ever,
rare.
very
I
rare.
think. And this, like,
Well,
there's some
especially in
people, there's some
Colorado too,
people-
because people like will say something to you, and then
And
when
then
you
they
look at
won't-
them and
they
you're
won't
like,
stand
"You
to
want
it.
to say something to me?" And they're like, "No, I'm sorry."
Yeah.
And just, like walk away.
But you know, sometimes too, it's like people, we don't get like that all the time. There's some people that get that way all the time. Like every single time they get drunk,
Yeah.
they, you know, they get.
They're the one you have
They're
to
just
deal
too,
with.
they're just too much. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're the one you got to deal
Then
with.
you're not hanging out with them anymore. You're just dealing with your
Yeah.
homies.
Yeah.
That's the worst shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always tell girls when I first start dating them, I go, like, I will never, you get like maybe one time where I stand in front of a bar with you
You
at
gotta
2 o'clock in the morning and you're fucking crying and pissed off and like yelling at me, like wanting
Get
to fight.
one of those.
You
huh?
get like one of those. That's it. Like, I'm not gonna be with that girl. Like, I'm
Nah.
not gonna have that like fucking
Especially
shit
for
in
a
my life.
fight.
I don't need that
Like, if you're-
shit.
I feel like if
And
you're
then start a
hammered,
fight with some dude and be like, "Well, my boyfriend will kick your ass." Like, no, you're being
No.
a bitch. Shut up.
I'll say,
Stop.
hey, her boyfriend will help you fuck her up. Right
yeah.
You're acting whack.
Yeah.
Acting
That's
weird.
when you don't even have to say anything. You look at the dude and you're just like, and he's just like,
He goes, all right, cool.
Yeah. If he's
He's
had
dealing with some shit
If
I'm
he's
dealing
had a
with.
girlfriend
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that before, he knows
knows.
what's up. He knows
Gives
what's
you the
up.
nod and
I,
says,
I also say I'm like dating me is like Tom Hanks in A League of Their Own. I would say I'm like baseball. There's no fucking crying in baseball. Like
You
that,
can't
I
cry
don't-
in a
I don't-
relationship.
I don't want that. That's not. We're here to have a good time. We're here to have fun. We're here to enjoy each other. Once you want to like cry about something stupid that I said, like, cause you
Then
know,
it's
like,
like-
then it's not, cause I'm gonna say lots of stupid shit.
Right.
You know?
right.
Plus, you gotta, I don't know, you gotta have an intelligent woman that's gonna be at least smart enough to
Yeah,
not,
you do.
you know.
So I want to get to the next song by Lopez. Lopez, what track you want me to go to here, man?
This next one is actually called "I'm Ready." The first one I thought I was playing for y'all, but
That's on this 2 here.
yeah.
You want to tell what's it about? Or are you gonna get it in the intro?
I mean, yeah, it's a pretty much self-explanatory song, but you know, it's about the non-believers just proving people wrong. Yeah,
All right.
when you know you're right, you're good.
All right, let's do it.
Hey kids, that's the sound of a CD playing.
Yeah, it is the sound of this.
I know, see? I told him really, like,
Shut up.
well, I told you,
Let
like,
this
you got
drag.
a CD.
Yeah. I don't think you ready.
I don't think you're ready.
Hey, I don't think you ready. To all you non-believers out there, I'm ready. I'm
He's
not
going
cocky,
again.
I swear. I'm not cocky.
Confidence.
Yeah. Okay, the name Lopez, but some call me D-Lo. Fly high, but low. Still watch out for the people I see through. All y'all niggas transparent. Lame nigga walk by, bet his chick start staring and comparing. Wonder why she ain't with me. Girl, you know you wanna get with Mr. L.O.P. Easy. Trust nigga, I do this shit believe. Chief so much nigga, I need my own GP. Higher than the stars of vacation in the Mars. That's where you catch a youngin' when I'm smoking on that bomb. Might have a badass shit wrapped around my arm. Thought I caught her with the cash shit, I caught her with the charm. And I keep it low key. Don't need too many people trying to know me. Like a fucking draftee. We some stars though. Coolin' posted chillin', watching Argo. Whole clique with me turned up, blazing star smoke. We on. Hey, we ready. OG said stay down and rise till you stay. And if they fake love and string them long like spaghetti. Or at least until they get it. See you, Lord. Hey, I've been working so damn long just to get it all straight. I know I'm ready. I just want the bread, the cheese, the veggies. Yeah, I'm ready. I just want the bread, the cheese, the veggies. Yeah, I'm ready. Check me
The
out.
cheese, the veggies.
Lord, I promise I'm fighting off the devil as best I can. He seen you working. Now he just trying to fuck up the plan, but still I rise. Especially when I'm smoking a few grams, getting high. Then shoot my prayers up to the man. See, lately I've been overthinking, stressing a lot. Thinking of ways to get us paid, you know, thick in the pot, thick in the plot. Told my niggas this won't end in the strap. I been simmering. Nigga finna really get hot. Watch. 17, had a dream and it was on and poppin'. Skipping class, music blasting, got kicked out of college. Went to the crib and I was slipping, so I joined the army. But it turns out I got kicked out for smoking marijuana. My story ain't self-explanatory to you. You ain't hear a little bit of it in the song. I'm sorry.
No, it's just hard.
I'm ready. I just want the bread, the cheese, the veggies. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready. I just want the bread, the cheese, the veggies. Hey. It's a little something. I actually have not released that song yet.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, so
That's your time.
y'all got a world premiere.
You got a world premiere.
Well.
Nice little visual.
First hip hop show, first world premiere, right? Fucking. So I want to ask a question. When was? Do you have like I asked like when you first wrote, when this and that, when whatever. Was there ever the revelation? When was the first time either like a girl gave you interest, or a or when was the first time you played for somebody and rapped for somebody and you said, okay, wow, they like it. Like it's when like you said like you wrote your rhymes. I did that. You write stuff and you rip it up and get rid of it and you go.
I was embarrassed.
You know, you're embarrassed about it at first. When was the first time you wrote it and somebody was like, "That's fucking good, bro. You're good."
I had two of those revelations actually.
Tell me one of them was Timberland. Tell me one of them was Timberland.
Well,
He was all, this is great.
I mean,
He's all you know.
actually didn't. Okay, there was three, but that one was kind of small compared to the first two.
Yeah.
The first one, nice. The first one, I was actually at a basketball camp while my mom was still alive. I was at a basketball camp that she put me in, and some kids, you know, the coaches would call me Mr. Lopez and all that shit. I'm like 7 years old, but so that's how I got my fucking name. Like,
Yeah.
But I'd be there, and some other kids was like trying to freestyle and whatnot, and I busted out something, man. I still remember it was like, I don't know. I said something about Tony the Tiger, Frosted Flakes, and put you on the 2 train or something. Oh, and it was something hot.
Yeah.
It just stuck, and so I was like, okay. And then I really got into poetry, and so then you know, God rest her soul. My mom passed away when I was 12. And then I really got deep into poetry. My aunt Davita that I was just talking about, she put me she took me to an open mic. I mean, not an open mic, but
Like a slam poetry thing?
Yeah, speakeasy. And like just surprised me with the shit because I thought I was just going with her, and she signed me up for the shit.
How old are you at this point?
At this point, I was 16, 17.
Yeah.
And it was something. It was a poem that I had wrote about my mom. Actually, a year after she had passed away, but I had never like did this shit out loud to anybody. And so she takes me to this speakeasy, and I hear my name get called. I'm like, shit. Okay.
So you have to go up.
Yeah, I gotta go up because I'm not one of those. Is like.
Is it like
run out the spot and shit? I'm like,
right.
Fuck. So I get up there, and I mean, it's not a big crowd. It's like maybe 20, 30 people there, maybe. I mean, that's a decent crowd. But I get up there. And this poem that I wrote about my mom actually turned it into a verse. And
You use that?
yeah, I used it. And so it's
When we met, dude, I remember sitting on the pad. I want to hear it, but if I could, I want to inject real quick and say when we met.
wow, food?
When we met, we were sitting out back at the Meadowlark, and he fucking told me this and just went into this, and this was when I was like, dude, you gotta meet the fam. We fucking
My dude,
we
man.
gotta hang out.
Yeah,
but anyways, I
Stay
didn't want to interrupt you, but I just want to say that what you're about to do is something that was like for me when I heard it. We were sitting out on the back patio at the fucking Meadowlark, just met each other. And
Meadowlark's
fucking
such a dope place,
and he was
Great.
and he basically told me I wrote this story about my mother and fucking did it. So I'm sorry to interrupt you,
No,
but
you're good, bro.
I just wanted to say that how we met and that was it.
Nah, bringing the segue. I appreciated that.
Yeah,
Right.
but
Good to
yeah,
know.
I mean, yeah, it was.
Why you
It's,
and us,
it's-
we're meant to meet up. You
yeah,
know?
exactly. I mean, music brings so many people together. But yeah, I mean, I was real young when I wrote that. But yeah, it's here it is. It's
Let's hear it.
sitting up in art class, drawing pictures of my mom, reminiscing about the day she was alive. I can picture her now, telling me to do great. I didn't know what she meant, but now I can relate. My mom was a strong individual in my life growing up. She had to deal with much strife. Doctor said if I was born, she wasn't gonna make it. But how can they depict life if God's the one who takes it? She said, take your time, boy, and you'll be a great man. So I gotta sit down and work out where I stand. She didn't have much time, and I knew that for a fact. But I thought if I saved time, when will I get it back? Damn. I've been rebelling ever since she passed, living every day of my life like it be my last. I can't do that because I said her promise I would keep. She said your future depends on your dreams, so go to sleep.
Hey,
R.I.P.
hey, no
That's
doubt.
right.
Good shit, bro.
Ooh,
Hell
I
yeah.
appreciate you sharing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's really dope.
I love that shit, man. That actually kind of brings it full circle in a way with the songwriters thing is and being in the songwriters community and always represent hip hop as songwriting. And like, you know, for me as somebody who managed hip hop is for what I do when I play my guitar and go in front of people, I could go and play anywhere and people either love me or they don't fucking care on background music.
Sure.
But with hip hop, either people love you or they hate you. You know,
That shit's the
it's
most
hard to book.
criticized
So,
business.
so when I would book
Yeah.
you guys, I would say things like, and I've told you, you know, we've talked about this before, but you know, I'd be like, they write fucking songs about how their dads are positive role models in their life, how their mother's dealing with cancer, fucking blah 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 blah, and I always go, they write songs about bitches and hoes too. You know what I mean? And
Oh, yeah.
drinking and smoking blunts, you know, because it's fucking
Doing
hip hop.
cocaine.
You know, yeah, right.
But we also
Hey.
have a purpose.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I write songs about drinking and fucking.
Right.
My band,
Well,
before we
this
play
is the
songs, they
thing.
go drinking and fucking, drinking and fucking.
Listen to
And
this.
we go,
No, the thing to me is, I think you're writing about you're writing stories, you know, and
Yeah.
sometimes it's absolutely your story,
yeah,
you know.
Sometimes
But
you
when
embellish
when
on
you
what
write,
you've been around.
but when you've written, you know, over 500 songs, sometimes it's a story you just had that's just like a dream you had.
yeah.
Or that's just
Right,
like
right,
something or that's just an idea
Yeah.
that you're thinking of, or like, damn, this would be crazy if this happened. So you write about that, you know,
Yeah.
or maybe it's something you're close to, but you know,
Can
Why
I?
do you
can-
think? Oh, go ahead.
no, you
Because-
go ahead. You go
I was gonna
ahead.
say, why do you think the stars get away with getting called out and like, you didn't do this?
Yeah,
They say, yeah, I didn't do it. I was just reporting for shit I seen.
yeah,
And then from there on, it's like, well, I can listen to him say anything now.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
say whatever he wants because he's been around that environment.
Yeah,
He's seen this shit.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
kind of where I feel with writing. Like, at some point you get to. It's not shit you've always done directly, but some shit that you felt or knew what it was going to be like.
Yeah.
Said I could write a dope ass story to this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask? I
think if you could tell any story well,
I just got inspired by Lopez on that last little bit, and I know we didn't talk about this, and I'm going to go off script, and if you don't want to, say no.
No, you good.
But can I ask the two of you guys now, would you say something and do a little, like, just a little fucking acapella?
Fuck.
I know I didn't.
You should ask me off
I
camera,
can do- I
motherfucker.
can
We
do
didn't
wild
talk
shit.
about it. We
Alright,
didn't warn it.
alright.
I was just inspired by Lopez,
Alright,
and I think
I'm
about
down.
the things that you guys have done that have inspired me, and you know, I think that would be a great way that Lopez. You know, I thought that was beautiful what you did.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you
Nah,
again, man. That was
absolutely.
great.
Good shit, bro.
Thank you, brother.
But yeah, man,
Go
you
ahead.
guys.
Oh, don't push me.
Go ahead, I'll
You said
go.
yes first.
yeah, we'll go.
I'm just trying to look through my shit and see what I got. That's
Go ahead.
decent enough
I
to
already know
do.
how this went.
Well, then do it. Don't say that.
Well, before you go, while you're thinking, let me ask you this: do you find because in hip hop, it tends to be such a prolific art form where you're writing so much and you go through so much, you know, if you're fucking Drake or Lil Wayne, you go out and you play the last album song and maybe the single off of the other albums,
Right.
right? If you are fucking Kings of Leon or fucking I don't know the Allman Brothers or who's rock and roll people fucking Van Halen, you're playing songs that are off your you're playing songs that you've been playing for their bread and butter is playing the same songs over and over and over again and having a hit song.
Right.
Whereas like in hip hop and like current modern like pop music,
right.
It's about what's your latest hit. What's your
Right.
Nashville too, like country music is kind of like that too. What's your latest hit? What's your latest hit? They don't want to go. When you go and see Garth Brooks, you see a catalog of music. When you go and see like the modern country music people, it's just about play your fucking hits. That's
Right,
it.
right.
When you go and see Nas, when you go and see Jay-Z, you see a catalog of music. When you go and see Drake, you see what his hits are on the radio now. You know what I mean? And then
I
maybe
have to
some of
disagree
his
a little
old
bit.
songs.
To me, I'm a big Drake fan, so like, there's a lot in his catalog I want to hear when he performs. His early shit that was like him.
Did
raw.
you see him live?
No, I haven't.
Well,
yet.
I'm wondering what do you see of him? What do you think you see of him? Do you see?
I would beg to see early
you hope
Drake
to see it's
all the way up
you
to new
hope
Drake,
to
but I
see
want to
it's
see
all
that
of it.
journey.
But
That's
what
what
if he didn't only did the hits? Is what he's saying.
If he only did the hits,
Maybe that's.
I
what
would
he
feel
does,
like I
what
missed
he's
out on shit.
You'd still throw your panties on stage.
What was that?
You'd still throw your panties on stage.
saying.
Well, I would, you know, I do what I could.
I do it.
I've got a girlfriend.
All right. No, man, I hear what you're saying. I love,
I think he's nasty.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking his lyrics are fucking on point, man. But I don't know. I don't know. That's
all
why.
over the place.
That's why I asked you if you saw him live because I don't know. Have you ever seen? I don't know if you saw him live.
I saw Wayne live.
And what do you feel like when you saw Wayne? Do you feel like Wayne is still old school, so I think Wayne would still
But
be
he
playing.
did a huge.
He's doing a
span.
catalog.
Yeah.
He's doing a
He
catalog.
starts off hot like
14.
like he can start off just doing the hook for drop it like it's or not drop it like it's hot. Fucking
Bling bling.
back it up. Juvenile.
Yeah,
back that thing up.
yeah.
He can come out and just do the hook to that, and the crowd's going nuts.
Yeah.
So like you're already invested in Lil Wayne from '97 to 2010,
Right. He
and
was
then
so
you
much
fall
shit.
off a little bit, but he still has one or two hits after 2010.
Yeah.
So he plays so much good music, but like leads up to newer shit.
What do you guys think about performance, man? Do you,
How long did he perform?
do you feel like your performances have changed over the years? Do you feel like
Fuck.
I said the other night when I played when you guys were there, I said everybody come up front and nobody did, but I was like I got that from the fam because that's what you guys do. Come up front. We're,
And it's this fool always.
yeah, but
He's
I
got
love
a
that
commanding
shit.
voice.
But I love that.
I can't. Do
I
it.
could. I
don't-
had somebody after my show the other night go, "You're good on the stick," and I was like, "Okay." I was like, it was like
Don't
brought
say
me
it
back
like
to jail. You know, don't say it like
right.
that.
No,
But,
I just think you should. I think that's what you
But
should
it's
do.
always good to engage the audience.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your performances have changed over the years?
Jesus,
Yeah.
from since we met,
Yeah, they've gotten better. I mean, at first
Do you-
we're.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you some
Do
shit
you,
that I've
do you
never told
as,
this
as
fool
two
before.
guys in a group? Do you talk about it? Oh, I want to hear this.
No, we
forget
have.
it. Forget that. Tell me.
I've never said this to Trav ever.
Oh,
I don't
oh,
think
yeah.
this is
Tell
some
me,
exclusive
fool.
shit.
I want to hear this exclusive.
When Trav came in to
Your
the group,
butt.
no. So we're doing it again. I want to hear this. You're right. Fuck
I
both
don't know
of
if I
y'all.
can,
Hey,
I
but
don't know if I
no.
can really dap you up on that. That involved me.
I'll be real with you. From when Trav joined in to the group,
Yeah.
there were times when I'd hear Trav outside of Silky and be like, he's like kind of the third string, like 2 or 3 songs where I was like, oh, this fool is dope, but he doesn't sound that tight. I swear on everything.
Nice.
2 or 3 songs, and now this is my fucking dude. Like
Yeah.
the illest person in our group ever
Yeah.
has been this
Nah,
dude.
yeah.
But the first 2 or 3 songs, I was like, he
What are you
sounds almost
doing?
confident, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's almost like working too hard to
It
be
takes
on
a
beat.
while. Yeah.
And he did that for 2 or 3 songs, and next thing I know, it was like, he found his groove, and next thing I know, he's like,
I feel like-
murdering verses, and I was like, God damn, man. Like, I was ready at some point to be like, Trav, let's make tracks, but let's do it separate from, me and Pat or me and Chilla.
Right.
And now, you're my go-to.
Right.
I would
Now
never
it's-
ask for
now it's
another.
fucking-
I would
no,
never
no
ask
doubt,
for
no
another
doubt.
person to do a
That's
verse
dope.
with. You know what I mean?
I remember. Yeah, dog. Shit.
I'm sure there's a point of that, you know, for either Chilla or Pat or you with me. But now I'm super confident where I'm
I
at.
felt like I was, I felt like I did come in with the least amount of
Like,
experience spitting on recording tracks.
It's so dope,
I was
though, right?
new to it when I came to your basement, pretty much. I'd only done a couple with like James, and that was it.
Think of what a short.
And
like,
I did.
minutes,
I remember
three
struggling at the beginning,
songs,
and then and you catch a groove,
and then you're like, all right, cool,
right.
I'm figuring it out,
And you
and
get
then
it.
you fucking shot over all of us, and me,
And now it's
me,
been so
Pat,
long,
and
I mean,
me and
shit.
Chill, like
You just
we can all rap well, but I feel when I hear one of your verses, I hear something special, like something way different than what I'm used to.
It's about.
So I'm done with this
That's awesome,
conversation.
man. You don't
I'm
see
done with this
relationships.
conversation because this is getting
Yeah.
slightly like
Yeah.
fixated on Travis. Nah, let's not do that. No, get away,
come
fool.
here, dog.
Nah.
Yo,
But
but
that's how I feel.
hey, on the real, man, that's fucking that's commendable, because whether it's with a fucking woman or a fucking homie or your parents or your siblings or the people you work with, it's hard to maintain a relationship for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, how many years now? You know what I mean? And still be able to look at that person and go, yo, I appreciate what you do. Whether it's your lady, whether it's your fucking coworker, whether it's your father, your mother, you know what I mean? We all have fucking different relationships that we have to fucking navigate in the world. And it's like to be able to be in one and look at the person after years and go, I still feel like you're fucking cool, man.
Yeah, hey,
I feel like
and
you're cool,
this
you
fool
know?
came to the table, and I came to the table with like 10-year-long life friends,
Yeah,
10 years plus.
yeah,
It was like this fool's never gonna be my best friend. We're just gonna work on music.
yeah.
I've known these guys for 10 years, and then
Through music too, just basically through music.
Nah, the majority. But Brad's
You know?
like when I moved to Colorado.
Well, yeah, I guess not.
But these
Brad.
are all people that I was like, yo, I know these people so well. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet a new homie. We're gonna work on some music. We'll be friends. We can smoke and drink, and then shit develops where it's like we're just fucking killing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Like, even though we're not running a high lane, we're killing the level that we're at. It's like we'll kick it 3 nights a week and work on music and a podcast. I'm in the best place I've ever been in my life.
Bro, you're on stage fucking open up for Jurassic 5 at the fucking
Yeah.
Ogden.
All
You know
that
what I
shit's
mean?
super fire.
That's
and we're gonna
dope.
bring it back to that, but it's
But
still
it don't-
dope to have 3 nights out of my week that I
Yeah.
dedicate to working on shit
Right,
with my homeboy.
right.
and getting better,
That's
dog.
Yeah.
podcast and music.
Yeah.
And growing something. You know, you gotta grow. You
I
gotta
think
grow
you're
your
growing.
And
I think you're
promoting
growing.
y'all.
It's growing every
We
day.
are.
Promoting
It takes
you,
consistency
like,
though. You gotta
I
do this
love
shit.
being out with this
You know what I
shit.
mean? You gotta do
Yeah.
this shit every week. They gotta count on you.
Yeah.
You can't just disappear for a while. You have to fucking
Hold
be.
on, I'm about
You have to do.
that.
You know what I mean? You have to give them something all the time.
Exactly.
But it's dope to fucking come on your homeboy's podcast and be like,
Yeah.
my Lyft driver is like, hey, what are you doing? So I'm going to the homeboy's podcast. He's like, what is it? I said, Denver in the Round. Check it out.
Yeah.
Then we have Misinformed. He's like, pulled out his phone, subscribed
Yeah.
right then and there, and I was like,
Yeah.
I've got more shit going on
love
than
it.
most
Man,
of my people.
It's a great world we live in, man. Despite what you read or watch, if you just turn on the news, which honestly, since they took me off the Facebook personal page,
Feeling good?
I feel good, man.
You don't
Really?
see the bullshit.
I don't see the bullshit. I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. People are good in the world. Like the people I enter, I like on a
People you
day-to-day-
run
on a
into
day-to-day
are-
basis. Every once in a while, you run into
There's
somebody that you're
bad
you need a
motherfuckers
little-
in the world, though.
Fucking, there's bad motherfuckers in
You
the
got
world.
neighbors that are bad people in the world.
Right.
Don't even get me started.
You don't got to run into them.
My bike been stolen from right out
Yo,
here. My
Your
fucking
neighbor
bike
was,
tires
like,
been stolen.
grilling me on my way up here. Yo.
Really?
Wait, does he live in the same
Grilling
place?
me.
Huh?
The one
Who
of
was
the
asking?
one of the two
Who
dudes.
was grilling you?
Who
I
was
mean, like
it?
she ain't asked me shit. She was just
Was
mean
it a lady?
mugging, like, yeah, lady. She was holding the gate open, and I walked through. I said, hello, like just on the slide.
So, well, I'll tell you right now, real quick. But we've been having an issue here with
They
fucking
live here.
with people coming in and out of here. That
Oh,
fucking
the
that
fucking-
that
the
that are
Nazis.
fucking that are. No,
No,
they don't live
the-
here.
No,
No,
not,
down the
I have
street.
Nazis that live a block down.
Yeah, that's what. That was the shit I thought was like.
You
Oh,
thought
is this
they
going
thought,
on?
You thought they thought he was a Nazi?
No, I thought they were fucking looking at him.
thought I was a nice.
Maybe
Oh,
I thought they
no,
might have lived here. I
no,
didn't
no,
know
no,
how
no,
close
no,
they
no.
lived to you.
We
You
have-
said they're in my neighborhood, and I was like,
We
well,
have
they
not-
could have been
The
downstairs.
Nazis live
Or a
like
block
a block.
away.
We have
Okay.
Nazis that live like right
Thank
on the other side
God.
of the road right there. No, we've been having.
these hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
we've been,
doubt.
We've been
You
having.
see some shit going on,
We've been
you
having
text.
shit been stolen around here, and so everyone's like that, dude. If I see somebody in here that I don't know, I ask them, and some people get offended, man. I go, hey man, what are you doing? If they're just like hanging out, like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I'm fucking going to my friend's house or whatever. I'm like, all right, who's your friend? All right, like.
Why are you asking so many
Some
questions?
people,
Yeah.
some people give me attitude, and I'm like, listen, man. I was like, I'm not trying to offend you. I ask everybody because I don't know you. I had my bike stolen. I had my bike tire stolen. My girl had something stolen. You know, you're.
That's the
hanging
only explanation you need to
out, you
give.
know
them.
what I mean?
Yeah.
You say that, and somebody should be like, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Unless they're a fucking piece of shit.
No.
And they're trying to steal some shit.
No. And then
Nah,
it's
some
like,
people
now
might
we need
get
to
just
tell-
mad though, cause
But I'm
But
like,
he explains
but I'm that
himself like, yo, I'm
right.
only asking because my bike got stolen.
Yeah, but I am the person that likes. I don't mind confrontation. A
Yeah.
lot of other people like walk away from it, and I'm like, hey, what the fuck are you doing here, man? You know, like
right.
let's talk a little bit about what's up. You know, let's
Right.
fucking. Anyway, so let's finish this up. So you guys thinking about something to do that we could do a cappella? Tell me a little something about it, and just so the people out there.
Is
Besides
this going to be
the
our final
music-
one?
Yeah, this
So
is
we're
it.
not gonna
We're at
do-
the end. We're an hour and a half in, man.
We're definitely not doing, okay.
No, you're
Yeah.
done. So you could do whatever you want. Is talk about it and let us know so they could hear what
Go
song
first,
what
or-
songwriting sounds like.
Jeez. Okay, this is a verse that I wrote on a Fan Friday. Some shit we never use. Actually, we did use. But, tweakers lurking in the alley, still twitching off the last fix. A red carpet full of shattered dreams and glass dicks. Where a trip to get some liquor, you could catch six. Mama's waiting for the call like NFL draft picks. And police be the ones with the juice. Stand behind the gun and badge, no consequence for the abuse of all the power misused. Fuck the cowards in blue. My habitat has got a different view, the rich are misconstrued. Always wanted what the gangsters and the pushers had, so doing what they had to do, it didn't seem so bad. Seemed to me that shit was the only way. So one day I walked past the school to hit the spot where my homies stay. Knocked twice, doorbell. Mama answered with a silence I could foretell. My dude, you'll grow to be a man inside of your cell. Threw away his hope and dreams. Or threw away all his hope and dreams inside the wishing well. I hold it down for you.
Yeah.
Just for homeboy ended up in prison, man.
Oh yeah.
Nice out.
Where's that? When? How long ago did you write that?
Jesus, a long time ago. Year and a half, maybe,
Yeah.
maybe a
What
year.
was that for? Was it for a track or was it just
Fan Fridays. God
Was it?
damn it.
Oh, that's
Okay, we'll call it back.
Nah, it's shit.
So how many
Alright.
weeks deep are we in?
18, 19?
19 weeks.
That's what it is.
19
Yeah.
to 22 weeks.
Yeah. Do you keep these tracks somewhere? Do you keep them? Do you keep these little verses somewhere?
They're on our
I do
Facebook page.
what I call Frankenstein songs, where I take little pieces of blurbs, just little things. out
We've
there.
done that. I wouldn't do it
We
with
share
any
them all
Fan
on our
Friday
Facebook
shit.
page, so I mean
Yeah.
they're all in there.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I could use part of any of these like throwaways to make a verse because people have already heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like truly a throwaway. Like I gave you this the whole week I spent on this for you. Trev spent on it for you. You take it, enjoy it. It's never gonna be spit again.
And it's not like a picture; it just goes away. If you lose your Facebook, that's one thing that happened when I lost my Facebook. A lot of that passed. A lot of my like shit that's
Oh God, I didn't even think of that.
documented just is gone.
Right.
You know. But whatever.
Now I've got
It's a
anxiety.
lesson, man.
Thanks.
You should have anxiety.
Thanks for the
man.
anxiety.
It's a lesson, dude. When you lose stuff, it's a lesson in fucking what you have.
But we'd have to lose both our pages and the fan page. Not happening.
Right. Right.
I feel better
Nah,
already,
you never
Jay.
know, man.
No thanks
True.
to you.
You never know.
Thanks
No
to my
thanks
great
to
mind.
you.
Yeah. All
No,
right.
no doubt, no doubt.
Trav, what you got, man?
All right, let me see. I'll spit some just some more shit then. All right. Yo, they say hip hop's dead and the game's full of hot messes. That's why these labels cop them then drop them like prom dresses. Said they need a monster, something like Loch Ness's. Short-tempered, aggressive, a fetish with perfection. Mental mind expanding, demanding constant progression. And it's to your advantage not to let me brandish this weapon. If cats want to step in, I'll rap them in every session. Disrespect them and then smack them without a question. Shit. It's Mr. I don't give a fuck and I never have. Dr. Jekyll, let me introduce you to my better half. Hip hop's dead, and I'm a motherfucking zombie. Dead man walking, nobody can stop me. I'm a beast, I don't even need a full moon. Fuck a silver bullet wound, drop it, cock it, pull it, boom.
Boom.
Grab a stick and put it through.
Boom.
Shit that don't do nothing to 'em.
Doom.
Immune to everything. Science can't explain me. Plainly a freak of nature. Nobody can save me. Superhuman strength. Mind chop it in the fangs. Be quick to rejuvenate if someone try to slay me. A fire starter rhymes hotter than the flames be. Blood soaked shirt flow darker than the stains be. I must be crazy, right? Shit, I might be, but you don't want to see me mad hulking out this white tee. Shit, I'm a monster, so ironic that they bite me. Cause at the concert they see all the honeys like me, unlikely the best. Even if I ain't the greatest yet, been blowing up these shows, so I know that I'm the greatest threat. Keeping haters under the gun like a bayonet. They wanna fade me, but really I ain't stressing shit. Ain't nothing new about my crew having the freshest shit. And every single weekend we reap the benefits. Fam crew is trav, here to represent.
Yeah.
And that was just fucking shit. That was some old shit that I've done with you before, actually.
Oh yeah,
He did Over the Organ.
over the Oregon.
Done.
Oregon. I made origami of that beat
Hey,
on the Oregon.
I really appreciate you guys all coming out. Appreciate. You know what you say in the South? They don't say thank you. They say appreciate it.
Praise-
that's
Appreciate
what I
you.
know.
Yeah, or appreciate you.
Appreciate
I said that to
you.
somebody. I said this to this guy the
Appreciate
other day, man. People
Yeah.
never. They're like, no. I go, you don't say thank you in the South. They go, yeah, we do. I go, no, you don't. They go, what do we? I go, you know what you say? Appreciate it. And they go, you're right. You're right.
I catch so much hell about that shit too. Like, yo, why
'Cause-
don't you need to say the full word appreciate? I'm like,
I say that shit all the time.
A friend of mine
Appreciate you, huh?
Well, this guy
I
from the
always say,
South
yeah,
was like,
appreciate it, man.
I was texting somebody that and wrote appreciate it, and he goes, I looked at it and I go, it's not right, but it's what I say.
Yeah.
So-
Right.
I put the apostrophe right in front of it. So
Yeah.
appreciate
There you
it.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
Denver in the round. We love being on here.
Mm.
Thank you for having us.
Where can we see any shows coming up? We did a little online stuff, but do you have anything coming up?
April 20th is
Anything you want to
potentially-
plug is right now.
Potentially our next show. Once again, Instagram, Forever About Making Music.
Yeah.
Check it every Fan Friday. We drop a video. Monday, we put out the fucking poll. What verse do you guys want? Tuesday, we pick the beat. Y'all got Tuesday through Thursday to write your shit. Drop a verse, sing a song, fucking play some spoons. I don't give a fuck. Play some shit to the beat we choose. And we're gonna promote your shit. Put it on our page.
All right. Lopez, what you got going on? Anything to promote?
Actually, March 26th, I'll be on the Session Uncut Facebook Live. Check that out, the Session Uncut page, Facebook page.
A live?
Yeah, live.
Yeah.
A live verse.
No, not that. That's
No.
No.
Session Uncut is
Okay, that's
Session
what I
Uncut,
was checking with you.
5280 Kendrick.
Oh yeah, dope.
April 16th, potentially Brick on York. Might have something big in the rounds with them too, especially with the people at Brick on York. Shout out to them. Actually, oh yes, please go check out my music video, yo. Found one on my website, dreamsgrindproductions.com or YouTube. We are now at, I believe, 28,000 views. And
Salute.
So yes, thank you. God bless. I appreciate everyone who's been watching. Thank you, Denver and the Round, for having me.
Hey,
The fan.
thank you guys. I appreciate y'all coming out. Unlike what Trav was saying, that you got to stay
Unlike-
regular and not take breaks. We're taking a break for a month. I gotta go. I'm working.
I say consistent. That's what I
We're
say.
staying consistent. I'm doing like 55, 60-hour weeks, and I'm trying to record an album too. So in the next month, I'm taking my Sundays, and instead of doing the podcast, I'm gonna be in the studio. So that's what I'm working on right now. Hopefully, everybody can appreciate that
Hell yeah.
or appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
So we'll be gone.
Appreciate
We'll be
that.
gone. We'll be gone for a month, but we'll see you in May. I'll hit you up with some recordings. I'll be around. Check out them. Check out Facebook.com/Where's Billy the Poet. Where's, not where is. No
In a
I.
butt crack.
In a butt
Guaranteed.
crack.
In some random
But
scattered ass.
The same way Trav came in yours. Trav came into my butthole. Didn't you say that earlier?
No.
I definitely did not say that.
I think you did.
You definitely took it to a different place.
Yeah, I never said
But this is what happens when we hang out.
Whoa.
I'm not even
It's the
mad or
whiskey.
embarrassed. Like
It's the gin.
these are my peoples.
Yes.
He can say that to me
I love these guys, man.
Yeah.
I
The
love you
producer
guys.
almost fucked up his whole shit. just now.
He said, "Didn't you say you came in his butthole?"
Right.
No, I didn't say that.
Definitely not.
I could have.
Shout
I
out,
didn't.
hey, shout out to Cristiano who's usually here. I love you and
And
Austin.
What,
no,
John?
go ahead.
And Austin behind the scenes, Mess Lab, MFG,
Doing a
keeping
great
it
job.
going. We'll see you in a month. We'll see you in May. I love y'all. Take care of each other.
Yeah.
Doses.